Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're looking at a beer from Alley Cat in Calgary. However, this Alley Cat beer is not brewed in Calgary. This Alley Cat beer is contract brewed here in Regina at District Brewing Company. This is the Mangolorian Mango Ale at 5% alcohol by volume. I will tell you something that might make people disappointed in me. I know that the Mangolorian is a play on the Mandalorian. I have never watched even a minute of the Mandalorian. And I'm sort of perturbed saying that because I'm actually a fan of Star Wars. But I haven't watched. Well, when did it come out? Did it come out while I was in the Arctic or right before I left? I think The Mandalorian. I don't remember. Maybe you guys do. What year did The Mandalorian come out? I think I may have been somewhere in my life where it wasn't something, and I'm still at somewhere in my life where it's not something I'm going to probably ever get to. And that's okay. There's always so much stuff to watch and so much stuff to do in your life that you can't catch everything. And as much as I know The Mandalorian was a huge thing, and I know that this is a play on that, it just isn't something I ever got around to. So it says on the can, when you crack it, you're met with fresh mango scent. No. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get to what that smells like to me, but I don't think I can say that smells like what they say I should be smelling. Like, I get mango. I do. I get mango. But fresh mango to me has a much more in your face scent. This is like candy. Like mango candy. It's very sweet. And it does have a mango-esque scent. So I can't say it doesn't. It's not fresh, ripe mango to me. It's not like that. I used to cut those for my son all the time. I used to eat them myself too. It almost has like a cherry nib. Yeah, almost like a cherry nib scent going on in there. Well, I mean, it doesn't smell bad. Okay, I know people love Alley Cat, and I know people love Alley Cat beers, and I get it. Alley Cat is a well-known brewery at this point. I do get it. But this kind of smells like what I expect an Alley Cat beer to be, which is an almost regional beer more so than a craft brewery beer. And this was brewed at a smaller craft brewery, but it just reminds me of the more regional beers in that it smells like it could be a mango extract or a mango concentrate more so than mango puree or even just mango juice. And that's okay if you know that that's what you're going to get. And when I have Alley Cat beers, it's kind of what I expect. Like Alley Cat Apracat, is it? Apracat? Kind of reminds me of that. Cheers, let's go. Okay, back end. Back end's almost like vanilla and citrus, almost like a creamsicle. No, that's odd. That's odd. Yeah, the mango flavor's there. At the very front, you get an almost juicy mango flavor. But it fades rather quickly into like a orange creamsicle. Like it really does taste like I have like orange orange popsicle and vanilla ice cream all over the back and middle of my tongue. Is it a bad beer? No, it's not a bad beer at all. Is it what I expected out of this? Not really, and yes at the same time. I didn't expect it to be an in-your-face mango blast like some craft breweries mango beers. I expected it to be a little dialed back. I expected it to be more approachable. I expected it to be uh, more rounded, I guess is the way to say. And it is kind of what I expected. It is not an in your face mango splash. It isn't an in your face anything. It's a beer. There's no off flavors. There's nothing wrong with it. It's 5% alcohol. It drinks well. It's medium bodied at best. Um, doesn't have a head retention. That's fine. Lower carbonation. It's just odd because I don't I don't think of vanilla at all in mango. And I mean, we all have our different paradigms that create our flavor palettes. We all have different taste buds. We all have so you might taste the freshest mango ever. And this is something I've had this argument with people, right? I'm like, taste is subjective, and they're like, no, sometimes you're just wrong. I go, okay. Taste is based on a lot of different things. Your taste buds, the amount of different types of taste buds you have. It's also based on paradigms and life experiences. So taste is, in essence, very subjective because some people may never have experienced certain things or have experienced other things that have made their way of thinking about that flavor different. So, though I agree that sometimes something somebody says might be weird to me, it doesn't mean it's wrong because, again, taste is subjective. Um, I think where I could say something taste wise is wrong is if you can't quantify or explain. Uh, for instance, when we first started doing the beer review, way back when, 13 years ago? Holy shit. When we started doing the beer review, we would sometimes, me and the guys would be like, this tastes like shit. We wouldn't quantify it. So I can understand arguing that. Now, if you were to get me now and ask me what I mean, I would try to explain to you what I mean or why I'm saying what I'm saying. But at the time, it was just, this tastes like shit. That, I can understand you saying it's not quantified. You are wrong. Because to say it tastes like shit means it tastes like shit. I don't know how many people out there have eaten shit. Eating an asshole or whatever you eat. But there's not a lot of beers I can think of that taste like a butthole or the things that come out of the butthole. Let's not talk about how I know. Okay. But yeah, no, so I think quantification is something that needs to happen, and it doesn't happen often. And I mean, that's the part of being objective, right? You need to be able. And nowadays, if I say something tastes like shit to me, I try to explain what I mean, where originally I wouldn't. This doesn't taste like crap. This just vanilla isn't something I would think of when I'm thinking mango. It's not a bad beer. I have 3 more of them. I don't have a problem with having 3 more of them. I'll drink the 3, or I'll send one to somebody. But I don't think I would ever buy Alley Cat's Mangolorian again. So I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. There's nothing wrong with it. Cheers. Bye.